You remain suspended, a lotus flower of judgment in the eye of the storm. The faint lightning weaving through your barrier crackles softly, a warning hum that vibrates in the teeth of everyone present. You close your eyes, shutting out the carnage, the fear, and the greed. Destroying this key, and with it both of us, seems like a perfectly balanced outcome to this encounter. Don't you think? The words hang in the air, heavy and absolute. The master flinches. It is a microscopic movement, a tightening of the jaw. But you see it. He knows you mean it to him. Death is the one variable he cannot calculate, the one equation he cannot solve. You promise to abolish slavery. You continue, your voice calm, cutting through his grand illusions. And yet utilize slavery to achieve that very abolition. You promise an end to war, and yet in this cave is more senseless, selfish violence than in many wars. You promise peace, but are ignorant of the true nature of peace. It begins within oneself, something you know nothing about. You open your eyes, the orange glow returns, steady and burning. Here is my counter offer, master in control. These slaves walk free now, this second, and I approach that gate and open it myself, promising you all the same things you promised me, except you have full assurance I will follow through. I am many things, but a breaker of promises is not one of them. The master stares at you. The silence stretches, taut as a bowstring. The freed slaves are frozen, watching the exchange with bated breath. The machines behind the gate whine, the unstable energy building, ticking down like a bomb. Finally, the master lets out a long, shuddering breath. The crimson light on his staff dims completely, leaving only the ambient purple glow of the gate. You speak of balance, he says, his voice hollow, stripped of its earlier arrogance, and you hold the scales in your hand. He looks at the dead gods, then at the freed slaves. A bitter smile touches his lips. Very well, you win this round. Monk, your logic is infuriatingly sound. He raises his staff and points it toward the tunnel exits where the slaves are gathered. Go, he commands, his voice echoing weakly. All of you, leave this place. If I see any of you within these mountains by sundown, I will unleash the gate's fury upon the valley below. Run, and do not look back. The slaves hesitate for a heartbeat, then scramble. They surge toward the exits, helping the injured, dragging the weak. Within seconds, the cavern floor is clearing. They cast grateful, awestruck glances at you as they pass, whispering prayers to gods they barely remember. The master watches them go, his face unreadable. When the last slave disappears into the tunnel, he turns his black eyes back to you. They are gone, he says softly. Now, keep your promise, open the gate, stabilize it, and prove that your balance is worth more than my order. He steps aside from the daze, gesturing for you to approach the massive, jagged structure humming with violet energy. The chains holding it rattle violently. The instability is critical. It could blow at any moment. The iron key floats in your hand, still surrounded by your lightning. The path to the gate is clear, save for the corpses of the gods and the throbbing, dangerous machinery. What would you like to do next? Float toward the gate to insert the key. Demand the master stand further back before you proceed. Or attempt to sense the magical frequency of the gate to ensure your method of opening it is correct.